being a hometown, local to Long Beach, it's my favorite track, and I love getting out there every year.
It's a wonderful place. We love it. The driver needs to be on his A game, but it is a very technical track.
You got to be able to jump at any moment. When we're sitting down there and we're getting ready on pre-grid, I think that really becomes the driving ritual right there. It's that moment inside the car where the smoke clears, you focus up, you put your visor down, you take one last breath and look at all your gauges. At that point, you're one with the car and it's time to go. With me and Gucci, unfortunately, there's some new rules about clipping zones and cones, and I nicked one of the really important clipping markers, and at that point, once it fell over, that was really a big deduction in my score, and that's just something I've got to deal with.
Kept it in the cupboard in case I liked it.
All right, I'm down here at the Long Beach Grand Prix. Got the opportunity to drive the pace cars all morning. Lexus GS350 with a V8 in it. Now we're down here getting the drift car ready for the Super Drift Challenge. It's gonna be fantastic. We're out there, cars shaking down good. I was so excited to be down there with everybody, and we ended up having a little bit of a problem and hurting the motor.
Just a corner light there.
I was just in race mode. I wasn't watching my gauges and paid the consequence. You guys can push me back, but it's not starting and something happened, that's for sure.
Kyle being a privateer, he drives the car, he owns the car, he pays for everything on the car. It hurts to really see him struggle.
I don't know for sure. What did you do? Just back away for a second. Once we got it into the pits, we realized that it was actually a much bigger problem and we actually had damaged internal components.
I just let Kyle kind of just have a space. I needed my space. I know, I've put a lot of time and effort into this car. What else are you gonna do though? You kind of just gotta suck it up and get back out there. Try not to let it bother you.
Well, the easy solution obviously is to drop a V8 in. Put it in any chassis, you've got instant torque, you've got instant horsepower. It's why half of our field is running them. I don't think you'll see us with a V8 in this car anytime soon.
Kyle's team is made up of volunteers, and going into Atlanta, it's going to be a huge push nightly for everybody to come together as a team and make this effort happen.
For me, it's a labor of love. I mean, I'm going to be there no matter what. I'm going to make sure that the motor that's going into my race car is the best motor I've ever built.
We're going to put another one together. 2 weeks from now, we'll leave for Atlanta. Hopefully compete there and do well.
I think it's a lot of friendships and a lot of camaraderie that builds this car and gets us to the track.